Back for another update. In today's analysis, we're going to be taking a look at Ethereum. So now there's no doubt in my mind that ETH had bottomed out on April 8th. And the reason I say that is because when we go and take a look all the way back from March 2024, we had a 3-wave move down, right? That was the A wave. Then you had a 3-wave move up for your B wave. And then for your C wave, you had a 5-wave move to the downside. And look where this 5-wave took us to. Took us right to this 78.6% fib over here. Do you guys see that? And this fib was found by taking a fib from this low over here in June 2022 up to this high in March 2024. Now the reason the reason why that's so significant is because you usually see macro reversals off the 702 and 786 retracement. In some cases, it may even come down to the 88.6% retracement. Now, when we take a little bit of a closer look from April 8th, we have an impulsive move to the upside. There's no doubt this is impulsive because you see how the waves aren't overlapping each other, right? So this was your first leg in the market, and then you formed a distribution structure. You see how every time we try to break out of here, we fail and we keep getting knocked down. And then we had one more push up here, which would be considered your up thrust after distribution. This is where the market maker has the most liquidity to exit their bags. And don't forget, we had a 5-wave rally into this supply zone. Now this supply zone was used back in February, and we dropped by over 50% from that level. Okay, now what I would want to see here going forward is a push back up to these highs so we can deny the possibility that we're going to come down to 2027 around this area. Okay, so this looks like a 335 Elliott wave flat pattern where you have a 3 down in your A, a 3 up in your B, and now we're working on our 5-wave move to the downside for your C wave. Now, like I said, in order to invalidate such a scenario, I would want to see a move back up to these highs, specifically at 27.45, and a move back above the 200-day moving average. Okay, so we are still below all of the EMAs on the 4-hour, and we're also below all of the, we're below the 100 and 200-day EMA, but it looks like we are trending down in the short term. And if we were to come down, just know that this would just be a wave 2, right? So this is your wave 1, this is your wave 2, and then we go up for your wave 3, 4, and 5, all the way up to our expansion targets, which would be sitting at 57.86, which is the 1.618 extension. Now the bullish scenario would be this right here. Okay, this is the bullish scenario. Bullish scenario states that this is just a bullish ascending triangle, and we're going to go up for your wave 5 of 1. So we were just forming a wave 4 over here, and now we're just going to go up for a wave 5. Okay, so just be cognizant of both scenarios, but I would say my personal bias would be that we're going to come down for this C wave right here, just to reset the price, just to balance out some inefficiencies, or fill some inefficiencies, balance out this right side. And then once you come down here, what you would want to look for is, or if we come down there, what you'd want to look for is bullish divergence on the daily RSI. So you see how we have higher highs here, but we have continuous lower highs on the daily RSI. I'd want to see this daily RSI dip into oversold territory below the RSI reading of 29 or below 30, and then you'd be forming So it'd probably dip down like this, right? You'd form an equal low or a slightly higher low, but I'm looking for an equal low over here. And then on the price, you'd be forming a higher low right here. So that would be your bullish divergence. So that's what I'd be looking for. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the Ethereum video. I still do, don't get me wrong, I still do think that Ethereum is bottomed out on April 9th. However, coming down for a minor correction wouldn't be something out of the ordinary, considering how many times we've tried to get above this level and then rejected. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if you love the content, please click the link in the description below to join the Discord so you can get access to over 350 assets, ask me any question you want, and connect with me one-on-one. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.